a record label. He's the head of label, whatever. Okay. But really, what it was for P. Diddy, when you think about it, I mean, he had to be on all his artists' recordings and almost all the videos. He was branding himself. Um, the way as a mogul, right? If that's what you want to call him, he was branding himself in the way that most people who are label heads in the background, we're talking about people like in the ranks of Tommy Mottola, Clive Davis, Jimmy Iovine. I mean, you name it, for the people behind the scenes. Ron Fair, you name it, okay? Those are the caliber of people. Diamonds, pearls, luxury, royalty. Yes, yes, yes. So, folks, we're here to talk about the fact that many people seem to be confused about what Diddy's role really was. Because he wasn't really a rapper. No. He certainly didn't sing, because he can't sing. And he certainly wasn't an artist, right? You kind of think he did multiple things, but a lot of the stuff was just a smoke screen for his own branding, and more on a narcissistic tip than most people in a position that he was really occupying was even doing. But anyway, before we get into the meat and potatoes, this is the judge and jury of music, aka Queen Millennial, aka Worklina, the workhorse, aka Peyton 3.0, artist, musician, entertainer. But what I am not is the content creator, the YouTuber, or the influencer. Now, as I say all the time, those are great platforms and tools to build the brand, business, name, reputation up, but most importantly, the community. And hopefully you join the community right now, okay? By doing what it says on the screen. Smash my like and subscribe button. We're now to, 216? Subscribers. Yesterday was like 214. But the goal by the end of this video of you watching it is 300. Now, it may already be there. It may already be at 300 by the time you watch the video. I'm talking about the time of this recording. It's that amount. Okay? That means you'll be 301, right? Simple, easy. Yes. Join the train that people are discovering and getting on right away. Okay? As I become the real Mr. Beast of YouTube. Okay? Mr. Beast who? Mr. Beast what? Anyway, I just do it better. I got a question for you. Here's the question. What did you believe Diddy's role was this whole time? Did you see Diddy as a real artist, a rapper, a mogul, record label head? What do you think his real role was? And this before we roll right into the story, okay, or the discussion, okay? But right now, I want you to focus on getting your snacks, your drinks, pull that big screen TV because you know I'm a superstar. Relax, which is the most important part of this, because this is that girl or it's not that girl. The Let's Talk edition. Here we go. All right. This is a checkpoint. I know we're excited for this discussion, but here it is. Do you have your drinks? Do you have your snacks? Are you relaxed? That was an important part of this. And is the big screen TV out because you know I'm a superstar, honey? Right? Right. Okay, great. Well, let's do this. Okay, so P. Diddy. So just to refresh, because I have talked about P. Diddy before, but mainly about the case. Okay, that everybody's been talking about. That he's still in that jail. All right, this is not about that. This is about who was P. Diddy. Okay, I've been watching P. Diddy since I was a little boy, right? And the only real reason I knew about P. Diddy in the first place was because he became a recording artist. First, probably out with an artist called Mace, which we all should know, back in 1995. Okay, now, yes, honey, I've been doing some living. Even though I look young and supple, honey. I mean, I am. My family, we age like fine wine. But anyway, so I'm thinking that he is a new recording artist, right? That's what he is. But then, as time goes on, you find out that he's also a record label head owner. And so you're like, well, that's peculiar because record label owners aren't usually artists. This is before, there was a plethora of artists who own labels out there that you see today, whatever, who are also still actively artists. This was a rarity, you know what I'm saying? And so you were like, okay, he's an artist and he owns a record label. He's the head of a label, whatever. Okay. But really what it was for P. Diddy, when you think about it, I mean, he had to be on all his artists' recordings and almost all the videos. He was branding himself. The way as a mogul, right? If that's what you want to call him, he was branding himself in the way that most people who are label heads in the background, we're talking about people like in the ranks of Tommy Mottola, Clive Davis, Jimmy Iovine. I mean, you name it, for the people behind the scenes. Ron Fair, you name it. Okay, those are the kind of people that like Diddy was in, right? For reference, but they weren't trying to be on the camera. They weren't trying to be artists, and they definitely weren't trying to be on the recordings of all of their artists' music. So here comes P. Diddy, and P. Diddy is like going to set the precedent for other people in the future to start doing similar things, right? When it comes to discovering artists or whatever. He was the artist. He became an artiste, right? Not really, but you get what I'm saying. He recorded music and he was in the game. Was he very good at what he was doing when it came to being a recording artist? No, his rapping was okay. It was nowhere near the best, but it was okay. And his branding was very narcissistic in a way of, I don't want to just be the person that is in the background and has a name every now and then that artists say, especially when they're mad at me for whatever reason. He wanted to be the mogul, the label head that was known by the public. That was his branding. Nobody else was thinking like that until him, right? And so there's a huge question mark of like, what was Diddy really? Artist, mogul, label head, owner of Ciroc, which he was not an owner of Ciroc, we found out later on. Really, Diddy was, to me, his real title is ambiguous. Okay, because he could be anything, he could be anything at any time. But he still wanted you to see him as mogul. He still wanted you to see him as that guy. He still wants you to see him on level that you see Jay-Z on. Okay, but even until this day, Jay-Z is not trying to be in the spotlight like that and be on the camera and be on this artist, on artists that are signed to the label, whatever, music videos. He's not doing that, right? But P. Diddy was something completely different. But all that to say that P. Diddy was something else, okay? And I'm going to just call him the ambiguous hustler. That's what his title is, folks. The ambiguous hustler. Okay, but you know what? It's not really just about what I think. It's about you. What is your opinion on P. Diddy? What was P. Diddy in the first place? Okay, before he was locked up. Let's talk about this in the comment section. This has been Peyton 3.0, artist, musician, entertainer. But what I am not is the content creator, the YouTuber, or the influencer. Now, if you got your entire life today, you should know what to do by now. You should know what to do. Okay. Hold up. Did you subscribe yet? What else do you need to do right now? Subscribe. Now, I told you the goal by the end of this video is 300. Did I not? I think I did. Okay. Join the winning team. You see the 200 to 300 people that have joined the winning team and the subscribers, right? Why won't you get on the train early before it becomes too big, honey? Okay, you want to get into things early. Okay, you want to get into YouTube early if you could. You wanted to get into the Bitcoin early if you could. You wanted to get into the NFTs early if you could. Well, now it's your chance before it's too late. Okay, subscribe and like now. I'll wait. Is you playing games? Please. Did you subscribe yet? Great. Welcome to the 3.0. You shall not be disappointed. And now.
Okay.
This is the halftime show. And yes, we shall be getting back to Diddy momentarily, of course. But for now, this is the halftime show starring moi, Peyton 3.0, artist, musician, entertainer. But I forgot. AKA the brightest MC / rapper in the world, okay? Now, we're going to go ahead and drop these bars a cappella. Yes. Anyway. Make it official, like a missile. Gotta get out and enjoy, never self-destroy. You got issues, you didn't think you were through. No one can tell you, but you get a freaking clue. The night, like no one that feels right. Let the music make it hold and touch your soul. Hit crazy, do your dance, baby. These the dance of record lit. Love is amazing, dance floor is blazing. When you get for the flows, when you get in for the flows, your self-control. And toxic, custom like boxing. For the music permeate until your hands create. Can refuse it, go ahead and use it. Music is key to AC to so great at speed. Let's better hit it, go ahead and get it. So it's still to receive, greatness you'll achieve. And now, it is time for another shameless self-promotion, which is what the show really is. And let's not lie. Let's not sugarcoat what this is, okay? A little single of mine from back in the day that I wrote, recorded, got a music video done for, called Turn Up, Let the Music Kill You. Let's do this.
I know you're out there looking for a stress reliever. Some y'all turn to the drugs, the alcohol, the food. But let me tell you what you need to do. Here we go. Blood pressure, you worked all day like the messenger. Worked so hard that the bills are high. All you do is cry me and freaking try. Punch that clock every freaking day. Still on your money, you got to pay. Fuck that shit, man, you need relief. But you got is free for the fucking cheap. Some take care of the freaking kids. Munch your plate for your freaking lid. Stress too much, always in a rush. You need me brushing, you're feeling flush. What is it that you're gonna do? Gonna have some good relief in you. Time to get out when the music plays every freaking day. All I gotta say is jump, turn that music loud. I wanna see your hands in the crowd. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Lose your mind to the beat. Shake it up, keep moving your feet. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. And get the stress in, no need for guessing. Get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Now everybody, move your body. Get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Make it official, we're like a missile. Gotta get out and enjoy, never self-destroy. You got issues and you think you're through. No one can stop you, but you get a fucking clue. The nightlight, knowing it feels right. Let the music make you hold it and touch your soul. Get crazy, do your dance, baby. DJ keep filling them hits every record lit. Life is amazing, dance floor is blazing. When you get in, feel the flow, you should self-control. It's toxic, muscle like boxing. Feel the music permeate, watch my hands create. Can refuse it, go ahead and use it. Music is key to empty, that's already speed. That's where they hit it, go ahead and get it. Touch yourself, never receive, ready to achieve. Turn that music loud, I wanna see your hands in the crowd. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Lose your mind to the beat, shake it up, keep moving your feet. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. And get the stress in, no need for guessing. Get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Now
song for the single called Turn Up the Music Kill You. Hopefully you liked it. And if you did like it, ask me in the comment section for the link and I'll put it in the comment section. This will only be by request only. Okay? There has to be demand. But anyway, the final segment of this halftime show is that I want to sing for you a cappella. Here we go. Once again, Merry Christmas. Oh yes, it's that time of season again. And no, this is not AI. Honey, this is not Sora. Whatever other programs they're creating out there because they're desperate, okay? There's no desperate Annie over here. It's just au natural from the universe. Okay, Peyton 3.0. Get yourself together in your life. Okay? Now, we're going to be doing chestnuts roasting over an open fire. Okay? Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Tiny tots with the eyes on the fire. If folks dressed up like Eskimos, everybody knows a turkey. It's a mistletoe. Help to make the season right. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas, baby. All right. Now, actually, this is over. So thank you for staying for the halftime show. What should have been towards the middle of this, but whatever. I'll see you guys on the next one, okay? Let's talk about P. Diddy. Oh, you're still here? This episode's over. Oh, you subscribed. Well, welcome to the 3.0s. You shall not be disappointed. And you know what? As a bonus, what we got? As a bonus, I want to put a video up on the screen that I know you will just love, okay? To get your life to. Now, let's talk about it.